Very seldom do I talk about HDB, but I intend to do a holistic overview of Singapore property market for 2023. The HDB market is also an indication of how the overall residential market will perform next year. It will also has a spillover effect on the private condominium market as well. For example, if more resale HDBs are sold, there will be more upgraders, and with more upgraders, the demand for private residential condominiums will also increase. Hi, I'm James Lim, founder of the Property Plus system, and today's video, I'll be explaining why I strongly believe the HDB prices will continue to increase in 2023 and what are the factors causing it. HDB resale prices have been on an upward trend since Q3 2019 after the circuit breaker with 28% growth despite COVID. In fact, prices of HDB has continued to rise by 29 months straight. Compared to last year, prices has increased by 10% since last year. However, due to the recent cooling measures in October 22 targeting $1 million HDBs, the cooling measure has been effective, bringing down the total volume of $1 million HDBs transacted. The number of $1 million HDB flats sold comprises of 1.2% of the total resale volume in November. The 15-month period that private property downgraders have to sit out before buying a resale flat after selling their private properties reduces the number of $1 million transactions. This is because downgraders who got a big profit from selling their private properties are the main buyers of $1 million HDBs and are willing to bid higher, thus driving up the overall price of bigger units. 342 resale flats have changed hands for at least 1 million in 2022, far exceeding the 259 transactions in 2021. Although HDB resale prices is expected to grow in 2023, it should be lower than the increase in 2022, which is around 9 to 10%. Build to order or BTO flats are still in a very limited supply and face very high demand. This is a recent number of applications to 4-room BTO flats. Even if we were to look at non-mature locations such as Yishun or Woodlands, you will still see that the application rate is above 10. For example, for every 1,000 new BTOs released to the public for balloting, there is a total of 12,200 applicants. Your chance of getting a unit is less than 8.2%. And if you were to look into Tampines itself, your chance to get a BTO is less than 4.5%. If this group of home buyers are not able to buy a new BTO, or if they can't wait for the long building period, likely they will turn to the resale market, driving up the demand and thus the cost of a HDB. When more resale HDB flats are sold, the upgraders will turn to the private market, and this will drive up the demand and also the pricing. The real median income growth for household income rose to 2.1% in 2022 despite higher inflation. Ministry of Manpower or MOM Director forecasted that wage growth will continue to exceed inflation in 2023. Unemployment rates has also dropped to a pre-pandemic level of 2%. Even lower wage workers also see a stronger income growth. 2023 will be an interesting year as although we may be facing a recession, we will have stronger job growth and increase in income growth due to labor shortages. Wage growth and low unemployment rate will cushion the impact of rising interest rates and inflation. Hence, home buyer affordability budget may not be significantly affected. In fact, home buyers, due to their inability to get a BTO flat, as mentioned earlier, are more willing to pay more to secure a resale HDB flat or private condominium as they need a place to stay. A roof over your head is of the utmost importance. This can be seen in strong take-up rates of recent BTO launches and also recent project launches such as Copper Grand EC, which is 100% sold, and also Tenet EC, which is 75% sold on the first day and is also expected to be fully sold when slots are open for the second timers. The number of marriages in 2022 has hit above 28,000 and is expected to continue to maintain this number in 2023. What this means is that the number of marriages has returned to pre-pandemic level. The age range of this group of home buyers are likely to be between 28 to 35 years old and likely will also be planning for a baby in the next 2 to 3 years. With a limited supply of BTO or flats, which we discussed earlier, and also an increase in household income, which was also discussed earlier, together with an increase in number of young home buyers, the demand will continue to be strong in 2023 with no sign of slowing. Last year, I predicted that HDB prices should stabilize in 2022 as more than 30,000 BTO flats reach their minimum occupation period or MOP of 5 years. I believe that 30,000 newly MOP flats that potentially possibly be sold in the open market will meet the demand of HDB flats, and this will cushion the price of HDB flats pricing. However, due to an overall stronger demand than expected, prices grew by 10% in 2022 instead. For 2023, this will be scarier as the number of newly MOP flats will drop to 15,300. This is almost half of what is available in 2022. If the demand remains and the supply of newly MOP flats is half, this will cause the price to continue to go up. What is scarier is that if you look into 2024 to 2026, there's even fewer MOP flats in the range of 6,000 to 13,000. New MOP flats are expected to remain low. In summary, increase of household income, low unemployment number, long construction wait period of BTOs, and increase in marriages will lead to a strong and high demand for residential properties. Meanwhile, limited BTOs and fewer newer MOP HDB flats will cause a limited or decrease in the supply in housing. This high demand and low supply concept will surely lead to an increase in pricing in 2023. However, the negative expectation of incoming recession, increase in interest rate and inflation may cause home buyers to be more prudent. Home buyers will still need to buy a home but will be more careful. Hence, I believe, as stated earlier, that prices will still continue to go up but not as much as 10% as in 2022. So this is my end of my video. I hope you enjoy my research, and if you like this video, please give a thumbs up button, click on the notification and for future videos. Thank you so long and see you in our next video.